Hey guys, I'm Lee. This is Euphoria, and we're back with another episode of Every Gun Pack-a-Punched. This time, we've got some of my favourite guns on Black Ops 2. I really think you're going to enjoy it. It's a real fast-paced episode, lots of explosions. Let's see how things go. So we're pack-punching the RPG now. We'll just run across and get it. The Rocket-Propelled Grievance. Oh, such a good name. Still, I think the damage is probably about the same, you know. You don't get much more powerful than an RPG. It has the same theme as all of the Pack-a-Punch guns. It's like a purpley, fiery, whatever you want to call it. But you don't have to reload as often. Nearly die. Oh, I'm going to run now. Run before I get cornered. Yep. As you see, you don't reload. You just shoot. Point and shoot. It's as simple as that. You reload, and then you have another 8 shots before you reload, which is far better than before. Because, I mean, for a start, you only got 20 rockets, or I don't know, what do you want to call them? But you only had 20 in total, which you have to reload after. So this is obviously a clear improvement. It's such a fun gun, especially if you're rape training. You just run around with this gun, wait till they all group together, and then unleash. This is quite possibly my favourite gun pack-a-punched on zombies. It's such a fun gun to use. It's by no means the best gun, and I think if you're playing on solo and you really want to get to a high round, don't use it. But right now I'm playing with Johnny, one of our other commentators, and I'm just messing around. I just want to show you guys the options that you have on zombies. So I'm loving using it. I am mincing these zombies, as a friend would say. Don't shoot it in close quarters, indoors, because it still does a great deal of damage. So yeah, I wouldn't try that. But other than that, it's a brilliant gun. I mean, watch, there's a small cluster there, and I completely miss. What an awful shot. But yeah, I mean, it's absolutely annihilated them. And it's just a wonderful gun to use. It's so fun. You slow down a lot with it though, so I think another reason why it's not good at later rounds, because there's just so many running around after you, and you slow down that much that when they start running, they're almost as fast as you, and it's just really not a good idea to be using this RPG. Or the Rocket Propelled Grievance, as it's called. I really do love some of these names that they have. Makes you wonder how they think of them. They're so cringeworthy at times. Rocket Propelled Grievance is probably one of the better ones, actually. Right, moving on swiftly, we move on to the Python. It now becomes the Cobra, as we will see in a second. Oh, there's still our old friend, the Rocket Propelled Grievance. Oh, we'll have a quick blast from the past with that. Oh, what a gun, what a gun. Yep, here we go, the Cobra, another snake. Yeah, it's sort of like a snake, I guess. Lethal bite, it does a lot of damage still. It's one-shot kill if you can hit them, which I completely failed to do several times. It now, instead of having 7 bullets before you reload, it's now 12, which is an improvement. But reload time is still very high on it. It's not just like popping in a magazine. You have to. It takes time putting the individual bullets in, and as you can see, I haven't spent any money on perks other than Juggernog. I have been focusing purely on pack punching for you guys. So yeah, it's not really. It's not one of my favourite guns. Not at all, but it is a good gun. I know lots of people who do like it. I don't like it for later rounds because, as I said, it doesn't fire particularly quickly, and you have to reload quite often. So at high rounds, when there's a lot of them, you could be being chased by a good 50 zombies, and you would have to hit them. You'd have to hit with every single bullet, and you'd have to shoot nearly all your ammo to kill those 50. High rounds, LMGs are just by far the best. I do believe I'm going to bring you an episode on what I feel are the 3 best guns on zombies pack-punched. I'm pretty sure you can guess what they are, but in my opinion, they are the best. I'm not going to reveal though, you'll have to stay tuned to find out. We still have a lot of guns to get through. I think we're going to stick to about 4 guns per episode, so you get a good taste of what the guns are like, but without the video being too long. Yeah, so here we go. Oh, back to the RPG. Whilst our Cobra, or is it a Python? Oh, I forget what it's called. Whilst that runs out of ammo. Yep, so we move on to the War Machine. Told you there'd be lots of explosions in this. The War Machine is a horrendous gun. Absolutely abysmal. The grenades don't even explode first time you shoot. I'm sorry, but that is horrendous. They really should explode the first on impact, like in Modern Warfare 2 and earlier Black Ops. I really thought this would be a wonderful gun when they announced it, and in all honesty it hasn't been very good at all. As you can see, I'm doing this online with some other people, complete strangers. They were getting rather annoyed actually. I was stealing all the kills, just blowing everybody up with this War Machine. Pack-a-Punched, it's a whole new gun. It's brilliant. It's such a fun gun. They explode on impact, which is absolutely brilliant. You get a cool scope on the top as well. Don't really use it much, to be honest. Oh, damn it, gone down. See, it is still so easy to blow yourself up with it, but it's just such a fun, wonderful gun. I really do love it. Yeah. The War Machine, I think it becomes... Wait till we get it right. Yes, the Dystopic Demolisher. I really don't like that name. I don't know why. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's fun. But yeah, I think they could come up with so much better names for these. Yeah, we'll just take that one out quickly. But yeah, this is a brilliant gun. I really love it. The Syndicate actually had some really good ideas about what they could have done with this gun to make it better, because it really should have been more like a wonder weapon. But yeah, it's not. It's not what we all thought it would be. I mean, it's an awful gun, but Pack-a-Punched, it does become quite a good gun. It's quite a fun gun to use. But again, it's not one I'd recommend on high rounds. I really think you have to have 2 of the 3 guns I'll show you in a later episode. They are the guns that you really, really do need to have on the later rounds. This one's good when there's lots of zombies around, but yeah, you need backup, so it's especially not good for one on single player, because it's so easy to go down with. You know, and if you're on single player, you're going to be wasting so many of your quick revives on it. That's not fun. But yeah. Oh god, I'm in this game. I hate playing online with strangers because although I've been down quite a few times, they go down an awful amount of times. So we move on to our final gun of the episode, I do believe, if I can count. I think that's 4 perhaps. Yeah, maybe. Does that sound right? Yeah, I think that's 4. And it is the 5.7, the single 5.7, not the Akimbos, and this becomes the Ultra. I was quite disappointed because I think I gave away my War Machine for this one, and I don't particularly like it. I mean, it's quite a fun gun to use, but it's not at all a good gun. The damage isn't great even when pack-punched. You still have to shoot them quite a few times. Yeah. I don't know. I just don't like this gun. I think it could have been a lot better. The Akimbos are fun. They are a lot better. Obviously, double damage because there is 2 of the guns, and they are the Ultra and Violet. But I think the Ultra on its own is certainly lacking. It is a step up from the starting pistol, but it's not up to the standards of the Python or the Executioner. So it's not one for later rounds. It really isn't. But yeah, it's a fun gun, which for me, I really do love fun guns, because I think if you're going to be spending ages on a map or a particular zombies, it's good in the early rounds to have a fun gun, because I mean you do need to focus on getting points, but again, this is a good gun for points, because whilst the damage isn't great, every time you hit them you're getting points. So yeah, it's great for points. and it's a fun gun. So it is really wonderful for the earlier rounds. Fun and points. It's like doing a job you enjoy. It's brilliant. Who doesn't want that? Yeah. So we're coming to the close of this episode. I'm not sure whether this series will be passed over to our other commentator, Jake. He's shown some enthusiasm for this, so he may be taking over. But if this is the last one from me, I really do hope you've enjoyed the start of this series, and if you have, please give us a like, maybe subscribe. But if not, I will leave you with the last kills with the Ultra, and adios.